Hey everyone, welcome back. This is James Bumford here. We're going to finish my implementation of the simple text editor, which is a coding challenge in HackerRank. So just to give you a quick 30 seconds recap of what we're doing, we're starting with an empty string, and we're going to do one of these four operations. We're going to append a string to a string. We're going to delete a certain character from the string. We're going to print out a certain character from a string, or we're going to undo one of these operations here that we did before. So essentially what I did, I started with an empty string, and I found out how many operations we're going to do in the string here. We first start off, we create our deck of type string, and we push the empty string to the top of the deck. Now we enter our loop where we're going to perform one of these four operations here. So like I think I said in my last video, we're going to use the switch statement for this. And pretty much I did the append a string to another string, and I've deleted characters from a string. So I'm not going to go over what I did above too much. You guys can watch the previous video if you want. But we left off, sorry, what is 3? 3 is print the kth character of a string. So essentially I said, what is the position of the character you want to see? So we prompt the user. So we're going to do another int character. Can I just copy and paste this? No. We're int character to print. We'll read that number in. Let's do another print statement. Let's do the character. Oh yeah, the character at position. No, character to print. Is. So now what we need to do, we need to, so let's go back to our ABC example. Let's say we want to print out, the second character. So we need to do, we need to use the string. So we'll do working string dot, we're going to do char at. So I've used this method before to return characters at a certain position in the string. So we'll do char at, and we're going to do the character position, which is what we just entered. Well, character to print, I'm sorry, -1. So let's step through that for 1 second. So let's just say there's 4 characters in a string of A, B, C, D. And we want to print out the second character, which would be B. So we're going to take the string, we're going to do char at, the character to print is B. So that's at position 2. But as you know, in strings and arrays, it starts at 1. So essentially we're doing, we're going to enter 1 here. Well, actually, we're going to enter 2 here, and it's going to print out the string at position 1, which would be B. So that's essentially what we're doing here. So because the index starts at 0 for strings and arrays and other things like that. So that wasn't too hard. So let's go back here. We're going to clear our input string again. So in this one, we're not actually pushing anything to the deck. We're just printing out a character that was added, printing out a character from a string that was added before. So we're going to break out of this. And let's do the last case, case 4. So what's case 4? It says undo the last not previously undone operation of type 1 and 2. So to me, this is actually the simplest part of it. Well, I think case 1 is the simplest part. But we're going to do, we don't need to prompt the user. We're just going to do string stack dot pop. That removes, so if 1 or 2 was entered, if we enter 4, we're going to, remove, because up here, where's 1? We push to the queue, the deck, and we push here. So wherever the string is at that point, we're just going to pop it off. So what we need to do, this is where I had a little bit of problems with as I was debugging. So we need to set string to the value at the top of the deck. Because when I was when I was debugging before I created this video, it was giving me a lot of problems. But I could show you why, but I don't think you want to see. You could just look at my code on GitHub and comment this line out to see the result. So we'll do string stack dot peak. Remember, peak is just showing you it's not removing anything. What's at the top of the deck. So we're gonna break out of that. We need to use the default, and that's break. Let me see. I think. Do we have, where is the closing bracket for this? Closing bracket is there. Where's this closing bracket? That is for there. Well, that's for the for loop. So I'm assuming the other closing. Do I not have? Oh, they're probably over here. Okay, yeah, they're over there. So I think we have, I think that's it. So I'm going to have to make this, I'm going to have to go to the side-by-side screen. Let me, to show you what the, so let's go to view. Do that, okay. So let's look at this problem here. So let's run it. Let's make sure it compiles first and it builds. And there's, oh, am I missing? What am I missing? Let me go back to here. Oh, character to, oh, I'm missing a plus sign. Okay, what else am I missing? And let's try to run it again. Okay, so let's go back to here again. Okay, we're going to do enter the number of operations you want to perform in the string. We're going to do 8. And I did put an 8 there. So we want to append ABC to our empty string, because remember, up here, before we even get to the deck, we push the empty string, which is up here. We push that to the deck. So we're going to do 1. We're going to append ABC. Okay. Doesn't give us any problems. 3 is print. We're going to print out the third character, which should be C. And the character at position 3 is C. Okay, that's looking good. 2 is delete. We're going to delete the third character. Probably should say which character, not how many characters, which character, and that's misspelled anyway. But I'll fix that after I finish the video. Where we at? We're going to concatenate another string. XY. We're going to print the second value, so we should get Y. So we're going to do 3, 2. The character at position 2 is Y. Okay. And we're going to undo the last 2 operations, so 4. And we're going to print out the first character, which should be A. Yep. And that works. So let's yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go to my let me just save this. So let's just go to GitHub. Show you guys where this is located. So well, let me start from the beginning. So we go to HackerRank. Go to data structures. Go to stacks and simple text editor. So that's where the code is located. And it's pretty similar to what I did before. You know, it's not as many comments, but you guys can take a look at it. But yeah, I think that's all I have to show you. So you won't see any more stack and queue videos and deck videos. I'm going to I guess I could show you. Let's go to data structures, link list. I have a whole lot of link list stuff that I want to go. For that, I'm going to have to create a class, a node class from scratch. And I'll probably use that basic node class from every video. So every video, I'm not going to step through how to create a node class. I'm just going to use the one that I first created in the video, copy and paste the code in, and then, I'm going to insert at the beginning, the tail at a certain position, reverse the linked list, print it out. So I'm going to do those things, probably within the next couple of weeks. But anyway, I appreciate you guys checking in. You have a good day.